What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916. And you tuned in to another edition of my vlog. I know it's been a couple days. You know, a lot's been going on. Been real busy, taking care of business, staying positive, staying motivated, watching out for all the crazies out there, buying up all the poop paper and butt wipes. And now everybody's hoarding all the meat, chicken, bread, and tortillas. You guys are in a cold panic. The coronavirus lockdown. You know, this reminds me of whenever word got around the compound in prison that there was going to be a riot kicking off or something was going to happen, and everybody went and tried to borrow as much food as possible or load up at the commissary so that they would be stacked up, hoping that they can last through the lockdown. Same shit. The microcosm of the macrocosm. In prison, they do the same thing. Oh, there's gonna be a riot between so-and-so and so-and-so. Well, make sure you're stacked up with top ramen, tuna fish, and beef sausage, and honey buns, and oatmeal, and all that stuff. Or we're gonna do a sit-in. Make sure you're stacked, and everybody would try to go buy up everything in the commissary. And by the end of the week, the commissary would be cleaned out, and the guards would be, oh, okay, there's gonna be something jumping off here. And then they would try to start their little investigation. It's the same thing going on here, man. Everybody's acting a damn fool over something that's been pushed to create some serious fear. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be conscious of what's happening around you or cautious of catching something that could make you ill. All I'm saying is that you ain't got to act a damn fool because of what they're pushing as far as this coronavirus. Yeah, they say people over the age of 45, 50, you know, compromised health, obese, you will be more subject to catching the virus because of just your health conditions. If you're healthy, you work out, do breathing exercises, you take a lot of vitamin C, you do all the, you know, what do you call it, stuff as far as, keeping your body right, well, you should be pretty good. And recovery would be highly likely for you. But thinking back, man, I can recall probably 6 months ago when we had the flu going around that was kicking everybody's butt. You had people, man, who were in the house for weeks trying to recover. People with asthma who coming down with bronchitis. I mean, you had a lot of people that actually died from that flu that had hit hard right around New Year's, Christmas of last year. But there wasn't a lot of hype about it. There was no push as far as, oh my God, you know, you got to isolate people. People were still running around, coughing, you know, passing around whatever germ they were passing around. But, everybody just let it pass. So what do we do with this coronavirus? Do we let it pass and it basically weeds out the weak? Is it something that's been engineered to eliminate those who are just taking up space? Or is it a bigger agenda? We know there's been several strains of the coronavirus that have came and went. Swine flu and, a couple other Spanish flu, a couple other ones, I guess, that are different strains of this same thing. And now we have this one. But is this something that we've been living with and now they're just making us aware? Or is this something that's really just emerged within the last 6 months, a year? You gotta ask yourself, man. You know, when the flu was hitting hard, people were dying. A lot of people died from the flu. I'm not gonna get out here and say some numbers that I don't know because I can't tell you the exact numbers, but a lot of people worldwide died from the flu. And what happened? You went and got the vaccination. And then you were supposed to not get sick no more. But a lot of times you got sick again anyways. So did the vaccination really work? Are you the same after the vaccination, or are you different after the vaccination? I know even in prison when people got the flu, they were pushing, oh, go get the flu shot, get the flu shot. I'm like, I'm cool. I would rather my natural immune system work on fighting off the flu than to put some ingredient into my body that's supposed to be the flu, but in turn create a defense against the flu. I didn't really agree with that. You know, in prison you breathe the same air. They have a ventilation system. When people cough, it goes everywhere. So it's easy to infect a whole unit or dorm of, 300-400 people in one whop. And so when somebody got sick, they sent them to the hole, and even in the hole, it's easy for that person to infect other people. But to be honest, I've never really seen that many people affected by somebody being sick, even though they were in close quarters. I can't even recall really being sick when I was in jail, to be honest with you. Anytime, we had an inclination of a cough or a weird sneeze, the old jailhouse remedy was 2 cough drops, some lemon, some honey, and some tea. And you would drink that and probably make, 3 or 4 servings a day. You drink that and you cough up some stuff, man. I look real crazy. But by probably the second, third day, you were good. I mean, very rarely did you have to actually go and visit medical. I do recall one time where my asthma acted up and I went to medical and, they gave me an inhaler. But other than that, they told you go lay down. That's jail, medical attention is very minimal. So I had to self-heal dealing with a pretty severe case of asthma, but I made it through it, and I'm here sharing this video with you. But I'm here to say, basically, people, don't panic. Stop buying up all the poop paper. You're not gonna, start pooping your brains out if you get the coronavirus. And a good thing to do is to, open up your mental so that you can see the big picture, and maybe, let's say, talk to some people who have recovered from the virus so that they could share what they went through, and you would know, if you did get it, how to come out of it. Everybody's panicking, but I mean, like I said, who knows if this has been something around before and they never really identified it, and now they want to identify it because there's a bigger agenda. So the lines at Costco are crazy, Sam's Club, Target 2-hour waits. People are buying up cans of just generic, whatever they can find, stuff they would never eat. People are really freaking out here, man. And so stay close to your loved ones, watch out. But this corona lockdown has got a lot of people tripping. And like I said, I've been through a lot of lockdowns with very minimal, and, survived off of stale bologna sandwiches and, a soft apple twice a day, once a day. So to me, this ain't shit. I'm not tripping. I'll drink water out the water faucet and oatmeal out the sink if I have to, because I've done it before. No hot water. There was no microwaves at a lot of the spots I was at. They took those from us, so you were using sink water to survive with. So calm the hell down and stop acting like fools out there and act like you got some sense. You've lived through multiple strains of viruses that have rocked the planet, and this is not anything new. It's just something that's putting you guys in check because the social media stuff goes so fast, thus creates fear at an alarming rate. But do your homework. Stay healthy, drink lots of water, stay hydrated, wash your hands, and if you're an older person and you've already had some health issues, you should be at the house. If you're someone who maybe has been freshly out of the hospital from a surgery or something, you should stay indoors. But other than that, man, I mean, for the most part, man, I'm still hitting the gym. I'm still getting my money, and I'm out here living my life. I'm not gonna let something like this put me into a cabin fever type situation where a lot of you guys can't handle. You know, I can stimulate my mind and find things to do and not be stressed out. But a lot of you guys out there, this is gonna make you really think about your life. So take the time to not be so engrossed in who you are as far as yourself, but think about the big picture and what's going on across the world and how these things affect you and what is the solution and how you can better maybe come out of this situation and live your life as a positive person rather than somebody who's maybe been self-indulged previously to having dealt with a situation like this. Big Herc 916, keep you laced up. The coronavirus lockdown, it's not gonna last forever. You guys, it's gonna be all right. And then you're gonna be stacked up with a lot of poo-poo paper, so you'll have to not worry about buying any for a while. Stay laced up, Big Herc 916.